Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, revealing important information from Akashic records. And I have prepared 3 different piles with an oracle card and a tarot deck, and the pile that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile number 1 with grounding. We have pile number 2 with transmission. And we have pile number 3 with abundance. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So we're going to reveal some important information from Akashic records, this energy field that holds all information about your soul, past, present, future. So I have prepared a tray here with, I think, 6 oracle decks, and many of them are Akashic oracle decks that I found and past life oracle decks that I found. So let's just push this a little bit to the side to create some space. And let's just dive into it. We're going to put your grounding card here whilst we prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to take out a couple of oracle cards. Let's also put your tarot deck over here because we're not going to start with that. Like I said, we're going to start with a couple of oracle cards. So we are going to take one more from these cards because they are so nice. So let's do that. Whoop. Okay. Yeah. So what's going on? Let me just, okay, I got the deck in order. This deck really wants to talk, so I think I'm going to take one more. Yeah, that's the one. Look at the portals here as well. So, we got that. We want to do... Yeah, I haven't even decided how many cards I should take from each and other deck. So let's just kind of like go with the flow. Now that's enough with one. And then let's do one of these. This is an Akashic oracle deck that is... Yeah, this also wants to be 2. Okay, let's start with these, and then we have some more oracle decks to work with. So you felt drawn to this very powerful grounding. Look at this mother here. It looks like a wise woman. Yeah, it looks like a wise woman. I say mother because I feel like this almost looks like a part of Mother Earth. But I think this represents you and your connection to Gaia. And look how you are taking back your power. You're healing lifetimes. This lifetime, you're healing all your lifetimes. And you're taking back your power, healing the body. Healing the mental body, healing the emotional body, but also the physical body, and taking back your power. There's something very powerful going on. Look at the triangles here as well. So yeah, seems to be a very powerful lifetime. And this, you definitely have connections to Gaia, very strong connections, past life connections, where you have worked with the spirits of Gaia. Spirit, animals, elemental beings, plants, herbs, plant medicines, different type of things, but you have a very strong connection to Gaia, that is for sure. But something has also like some lifetimes you were hurt in different ways, so you lost the connection. So something like you're healing all your past lifetimes and sucking back all the energy that is yours, taking back everything that's yours, and once again, like healing, like completely healing yourself. That's a very strong first message. Wow, this fits so good. Power source. Yeah, you know, when we have scattered soul pieces from past lifetimes, we lose a piece of our soul, or it becomes trapped in the wound. The energy becomes trapped in the wound. We lose connection with earth. We lose connection with ourselves. And certain gifts and abilities are shut down. So there's something with you like opening up the power within you. And I keep feeling like how the hands here, the arms are completely open. Oh yeah, she has a triangle also on her third eye. And one very strong ability when you are on a very high path of healing and ascension, you know, I think, you know, just before you get enlightened, you start remembering all your past lifetimes. That's not necessary for the healing in itself, but for some of you, it's like you're going to start to remember, or maybe you're already starting to remember past lifetimes. And I keep hearing you are healing all your past lifetimes. You are reclaiming all your power. You are healing all your wounds. You are reopening all your gifts and abilities. You are integrating all your wisdom. You're becoming whole. Also in a new way. Because you're gathering also the wisdom that you have, the wisdom that you have acquired through this whole journey. This is the pile where you have come to the end of your incarnation cycle on earth, and now you're just at the healing and ascending part, and you have so much power, pile number one, and you have such a strong connection to Gaia that I feel like I want to cry. Like I think you're deeply loved. You're deeply loved, and I feel like Gaia wants to heal you. Like, I think if you connect more with Gaia, that would be good for you. Through plants, through animals, through walking in nature, through putting your hands on the soil, through resting on the grass, or whatever you feel called to. Gaia is big, you know, she's a big soul. She has oceans and seas and trees and sky and wind and weather. So, you know, you can connect with Gaia in so many ways. This is a general reading. So you have certain shamanic priestess, druid gifts that's very strongly connected to Gaia. And the more you practice them, the stronger you're going to be. Because you have gifts to heal yourself. You have spiritual gifts that you can use like very strongly because you have mastered them. And maybe they are a little bit dusty, you know, but dust yourself off and start using them. That's what I hear, because it's going to be very helpful for you in your healing. Yeah, a very strong lifetime here of healing. Look at this whirlwind. You're meant to conquer everything that's on your path. If you are physical sick, you're meant to conquer that. You're meant to heal yourself. You know, there are people that has healed themselves from cancer. I'm just thinking about Louise Hay, the American spiritual teacher, guru. You know, her book, How to Heal Yourself. How is it? Oh, I don't remember the name actually now. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. How to Heal Yourself. So yeah, anyways, you have the power within you to heal completely. I mean, from top to toe, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's in your soul's contract. And I feel like, I feel strong here in your reading. Yeah, I feel strong. I feel healthy. I feel like this strong connection. I feel like my roots are going down so deep into Gaia. And I feel so immensely loved. I feel like I want to cry now. I feel like there's so much love that you can suck into your body from Gaia. She wants to heal you. She also wants to pull out all the sticky energies that you have in you, or all the darkness, or all the sickness or illness that you have in you. So you can also like ground yourself and give her all the junk. She will gladly take care of it for you. We have enabling. There is someone you are helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. Don't be so nice. I think this is such a weird message because, but this is, sometimes we are too nice because we are not helping the person. Sometimes it is better that we put the strong boundary and that we say, well, this behavior is not okay. And so and then we let the person take accountability for their own behaviors. That is what enabling is about. Enabling is like we allow someone to behave the way that they are doing because we are codependent, because we are people-pleasing, we're too nice, because we're scared of rejection, because we see the light in them. Typical empaths. Oh, I see but they're so nice. Or yes, I know they're like really toxic, but I can see the light in them. This is not good for you. So it could be a lesson here for you to be very strong in what you accept, and let other people deal with their own toxic traits, maybe. Or like, maybe you're not always meant to help people out and carry their burdens. Maybe there's something with you like, leave people to their own device and trust that the universe is taking care of them and that they have their life plan and that they have their guides. To kind of let that go. There's something with you and something with carrying burden that is not yours, that I think it's in your life plan. To also, life lesson not yet fully learned. So you're meant to let that go, yeah. And with grounding and the roots here, so this could definitely be, it's family members. Usually that's family members, or just maybe you just have a very strong sense of responsibility. It's not your responsibility to take care of everyone. And something with being okay not to be the nice one. You have the right to say no. I have the right to say no. I have the right to say, maybe you need to practice that. I have the right to say no without feeling shame, without feeling guilt, without feeling like you're the bad guy or you're not being nice. You're something with like being overly nice, where it's not beneficial for you and also not beneficial for the other person because they are not dealing with their own things. Yeah, something like with you carrying people on your back. Loss. Okay. And yang energy. Yang and power goes good together. Yeah, I think, you're learning to be strong in your voice, strong in your boundaries, strong in your integrity. Keep feeling like this. There's a wound where you are too nice, where you've been rejected, maybe even where you lost something. Oh, there's a lot to unfold. Still, pile number 1. There's still a lot to unfold. It seems to be connected to relationships because loss. There's a hand here. Yeah, something with relationships, something with sadness, something with... because grounding and the roots, it has a lot to do with root chakra. Yeah, relationships, but also money and safety and security and our work. Let's do the tarot cards. Yeah, let's do the tarot cards. I think you're meant to choose yourself. Yeah, I heard it. I feel like I want to cry now. You're meant to choose yourself. And once again, like, be strong in your voice, in your needs, without shame, without guilt. Not minimizing your own needs. Or like, okay, like, this is not okay for me. And then, you're trying to tell someone and they're minimizing your feelings or they're not taking you seriously. Like, you're meant to, like, stand up for you're meant to stand up for yourself. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's yang energy as well, This is what I feel. This is what I think. And you're not doing that. You're not being mean. You're just, like, doing what is right for you. And you are important. And if you want to say no, then that is okay and that is important. But there is something also with loneliness and loss here coming out. So maybe you're scared of being alone. Maybe you're scared of being rejected. Enabling. Yeah, complicated. Pile number 1, yeah, complicated. Definitely relationship based here in the reading. Many of you, it seems like this has to do with relationships or safety, security, and financial situation or career, like something that you are. But I think 90% of you, this is like relationship issues. And the relationship that you have with yourself, look at that. The world. Yeah, this is big completion for you. Yeah, last lifetime. Pile number 1, if you're wondering why it's so damn intense this lifetime, it's because it's your last lifetimes and you're working with all the pieces, all the residues of energies, all the unsolved wounds that are left. You're like, okay, let's do it all in this lifetime. So you have like 20 karmic people that's gonna cross your path or something, and you're like, why is it so intense for me? And this is the reason why, because you're like, okay, let's do it all. And your soul knew you will be able to handle this. Like your guides knows this, your soul knows this. At times, maybe you don't know it, a part of you, but you will be able to conquer this. You are conquering this. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, this is your destiny. Everything is spinning and turning to go to this, yeah, for your complete healing. And the Hermit here as well. Yeah, something with having to deal with loneliness comes out very strong. Loneliness, loss, rejection, misunderstandings, having to find your own way, having to find your own path, having to find yourself mostly and be okay with who you are. Love, we don't want to cry again. I'm having big releases these days. Love who you are, be okay with who you are, and also not give away your energy to people who don't deserve it, and not put your happiness in another person's hands. Because it could be here with enabling, with yang energy and lost. It's something with like, they can't give you what you need. So maybe one of your biggest lessons is also to let go of people, or not expect to get love from people that cannot give it to you, but rather finding it with the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World on other places, within yourself, through your own healing and growth. And I do see that you have people around you that loves you, but you're finding it kind of in other places maybe. Queen of Swords, look at you breaking free. 10 of Wands, yeah, releasing the burden. Look at this, so heavy on you, so heavy. This is definitely the pile of the empath. I feel you're so nice. Yeah, I mean, so nice. And I'm sorry that at times you have experienced people like, you have experienced not love, actually the opposite of love. I wouldn't say hate, but like, yeah, it's not love, like something with like, it's not love, but for some of you really, there's people in your life that you have karmic connections with. They can't love you. They don't know what love is. How can they love you if they don't even know how to love themselves? They don't know. So the only thing they do is to bring what they can. And maybe they can't do so good. So it is our lessons to gain wisdom about that, and then to realize, okay, there's nothing wrong with me just because all these people couldn't love me or couldn't understand me. There's nothing wrong with me. I am still whole and okay. And then heal the wounds, and then find out about who you truly are without the imprints from the past, because the past shapes us in a way, but that's not who we are. We are not our wounds. We are not our shadows. And you, dear pile number 1, you have very strong footprints on earth. I mean, like very strong footprints. I do see you having lifetimes where you are a lot in solitude and where you work very close with spirit. So I think, you're going to find your full contentment. The spiritual path is your path to liberation, inner peace, happiness, joy, and freedom, because you have a very strong connection with spirit. Yeah, I feel so like I'm getting touched again. Yeah, very strong. You're very loved. And for many of you, your spirit guides are so much closer to you than any human being maybe. And for some of you don't have a problem being alone or in solitude. You have this a lot. For some of you, you're carrying a sense of loneliness, misunderstanding, sadness, feeling of abandonment and rejection. This is a part of you healing. There is love for you. There is very specific people. But I think this is the pile where you don't have a big group of people. You have like a few people that are meant to be very important for you, and that you're meant to have very intimately in your life. Some of you, maybe you have to wait for a long time because you're going through these wounds. But you are not forgotten. You are not rejected, and you are not abandoned. You are reliving karmic wounds, and you are immensely, immensely loved. Pile number 1. Yeah, I feel it. 2 of Cups, yeah! I love that we waited with this card until the end. I mean, look at that, 2 of Cups. Yeah, the Hermit and 2 of Cups. See, the Hermit is alone here. 2 of Cups is together with someone. Yeah, there is love for you. This longing here as well. So maybe you go through so much loneliness and so much rejection and so much emotional abuse. And then there is true love and connection here. That's on your path as well. Love and connection is on your path. Okay, what should we do now? Okay, let's do this deck. How many decks do we have left? Yeah, we have 2 decks left. Okay, let me see. Let's do one of these. And one of these 2. They're not the same author or anything, but doesn't it look a little bit similar? The background. Yeah, let's do this one as well. Procrastination. Sometimes you're holding yourself back. Yeah, it's like I don't know if you're scared of your own power or that you're scared of... Don't be scared of the unknown. Pile number 1, the unknown holds the greatest adventures and mysteries of your life. I want you to use that as an affirmation. The unknown holds the greatest mysteries and adventures of my life. Because sometimes you stay in the same energy too long. Yeah, just because it's, I don't know, out of a habit, out of an unconscious habit almost. You're staying in the same type of vibration, heaviness, dramas. And almost procrastinating on your own life. So something with like, the more you throw yourself into the unknown, go outside your comfort zone and embrace the adventures and mysteries of the unknown, I think you're going to find there's going to be a lot of blessings. This is traveling here, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wow, look at this. The world is about traveling with airplane. You know, we have the world, traveling the world. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter is connected to 9th house. 9th house is the house of long distance travel. So for you, traveling is very good. And you will meet people, and everything is like, will bless you. There's like things that's going to come into your life. And also people from abroad. People that don't come from your own country, the more you expand and don't stay in this procrastination, just makes me feel like you're staying here in your own little bubble. There's a lot of like, don't stay too long in the negative energies. Yeah, that's the message that I'm getting. Mother Mary, wow. Mother Mary, Queen of Angels, and we have freedom. Yeah, once again, you're very, very loved. Mother Mary is helping you to heal the inner child. And we said something with this very powerful motherly energy here. Maybe you have an issue with your mother, because I have. That came out now. And I feel very connected to this reading. So it could be that you have an issue with your mother. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody else. But anyways, I think also the motherly nurturing energy is Gaia here. And how you're healing your feminine energy. If you're a man or a woman, that doesn't matter. We all have a feminine and a masculine expression of energy. And the feminine energy is fiercely powerful in its very deep connection with spirit. It's hard to channel the feminine energy the way that I'm getting it now, but maybe you understand. But it's all about healing yourself and freedom. And I do feel, once again, the more you step out of your comfort zone, the better it's going to be for you, because you are recycling old wounds. And the lesson here is like, I have to let this go. I have to accept certain things. I have to heal wounds because this feels bad, you know, and things like that. And on your path of healing, you will reconnect with Gaia, with the angels, with yourself, with your gifts. But you will also, with the Two of Cups here, there's beautiful love blessing your life, maybe even a love story here with the Two of Cups. If you want that, not everyone wants that, but if you're longing for that, there is someone here, because for some of us, it's equally important to be loved and to experience. It's very healing to experience a relationship where we heal in, where we are having a healthy relationship. So for some of you, healthy, loving relationship is a part of your healing journey. Yeah. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So, revealing important information from Akashic Records. I have prepared a tray with 6 oracle decks, many Akashic oracle decks and past life oracle decks that I found. So we're going to push this a little bit to the side, and we're going to put the main card here, transmission, over here. We're going to put your tarot deck, oops, over here, because we're not going to start with that. We're going to put out a couple of oracle cards, and then we're going to start with reading those messages. So let's do that together. And these were so nice. So we ended up doing 2 of these in pile number 1. I think we're going to do the same here. So what is the important information from Akashic Records? Yeah, I want that one. For pile number 2. Look, I said it in pile 1 too, but it looks so nice. It looks like little portals. That's your card, and then we are going to take 2 of these. Okay. Let's start with these cards. So, you felt drawn to transmission. I'm looking, I wonder what that is. First it looked like some type of, not a cup, but I don't know what to call it, but it almost looks like a seashell. I don't know what it is. So anyways, it looks nice. It looks powerful, it looks nice. Let's see what else we got. Initiation. I was thinking something like this, actually. Transmission, initiation, look at this. Look how you're getting some energy here. Okay. So Akashic Records, you know, is an energy field which holds all the information about your soul, past, present, and future. So, past, present, and future. So it could be that it's not going to show anything from the past. Initiation, transmission. Let's see. Love. Oh, what is this? More energy coming to you. There's some type of transmission here. Love. Okay. Let's look at these cards. Shame. You have carried this burden far too long. It is time to release the guilt you have placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. Oh, my heart. Whoa, let me take a breath. I just got this past life energy where I felt like like something with not managing to save people. Like something like really, oh, this really hurts. Like something, it could be that you're carrying something in your energy, which is affecting you on an everyday basis, your actions, your thinking. And it didn't even happen in this lifetime. Because this is how it works, you know, we carry it. And it feels like you're getting help now. Because now, and they're showing me the Akashic records, they're showing me this book, and they're turning the page, and they're kind of showing like, okay, now the divine timing is here for you to release this, because it doesn't serve you anymore. So it seems like you're getting some transmission, initiation, very high vibrational energy of love that will help you free you from some very deep past life energy that you are carrying that is affecting your everyday life, your thoughts, your actions, and your feelings. And I feel like I feel like this is hard. I feel like my heart is hurting. I feel like my back is hurting. I feel like my whole body is in pain. And this is how we store energies in our body, you know? Yeah, it's stored in our body. So let's look at these two cards. Imposter. This is just getting more interesting. And sunflower. Sunflower is very connected to our life path, our life purpose. Sunflowers always turn towards the sun. Imposter and injustice. With a cornflower. Oh, wow. Okay. Once again, you are carrying something and you're getting help to release it. I wonder what happened. I'm getting several things. It's almost like a mishmash of energies. One thing that came out very strong, and it's not shame even, it's guilt. Why do I see that people died and you couldn't save them? This becomes a little bit dark, but let's just like go with it. Like something with like you were able to save yourself, but you weren't able to save someone. And there's some type of guilt and sadness here. That's one thing that comes up. The heart, yeah, this is the thing. Oh, I'm cold now. What's going on? There's so many sensations in your reading. I don't know, I feel cold. So you're carrying, okay, let's just try to make it, collect the energies a little bit here. Because I'm getting like so many, they're showing me so many past lifetimes. This. It's like a whole mess, you know. But it all comes down to that you're carrying trauma in your heart and on your back, because my back hurts. But the heart chakra, you know, it's both the front and the back, you know, it goes all the way through. So you've been carrying, but the back is also back pain. You've been carrying something here. And it's making you feel like an imposter. Maybe it's making you something with like it's like almost you can't be completely your true self because you're carrying something that makes you doubt yourself in one way or another. Like, okay, I'm not a good person because I did something, or I didn't manage to do something, I didn't manage to help these people, or I did this, or I was like this, or I was thinking like this. Yeah, so you're getting help to release that. I wonder also if you have been treated unjust as well, and that there has been shame put on you by somebody that is not who they say they are. Like somebody that's nice on the surface, but not so nice on the inside. Could have been putting feelings of shame onto you, could have been treated you unjust. That is also a message here. So either way how this has played out for you. Once again, this is a general reading. If I would do personal reading with you, you know, we could go into, I don't do personal readings. Yeah, I'm starting to miss it a little bit, so maybe, who knows, if I will open up for that. But so, of course, you know, just feel, when we're talking about this now, you can feel like, what is this trauma that you're still carrying, this heaviness that you're still carrying that makes you feel maybe feelings of shame and guilt, or feelings of injustice, frustration, angering even maybe. What is keeping your heart closed from love? And this is the crown chakra that's open here. There's also, you know, the crown chakra is open. We are very compassionate. We can forgive very easily, actually, because we can see from this higher perspective that people are just acting the way that they, accordingly to their own karma almost, you know, like almost like we're in the prisoner, we're a prisoner of our own behaviors. But let's not focus so much on other people. I feel like you're getting help to release something now. It has some trauma, some heavy emotions has come to an end. And you're getting help now. Transmission, initiation, love. Love is abound to come into your life now. Love is abound to come into your heart and to your chakras and cleanse this heaviness out of you. The divine timing is here now for you to let go any imposter syndrome, for you to let go any feelings of shame and guilt, and or maybe even resentment because you were treated unjust. Maybe victim mentality because you were treated unjust and you're carrying resentment. Resentment is a very complicated feeling. Actually, because resentment is so complex. It's anger, it's frustration, it's sadness. And the core in resentment is that we have been, it's a feeling of victimhood because somebody treated us bad. It's a feeling that we've been treated bad. And this is where it becomes complex because resentment comes from that we actually were treated bad. So we can be very stuck in that. So several type of emotions comes out here. So once again, just take what resonates with you. But it's a feeling of heaviness. And for some of you, it didn't even happen in this lifetime. You're carrying something that happened in another lifetime. You can't forgive yourself for that. Like something that you didn't manage to do. And I feel like something with saving someone. Yeah, for me personally, Atlantis comes out and not being able to save people, or it was like I tried to share like something is happening, nobody listened to me, not being listened to, not being believed, being treated unjust. Yeah, I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like my voice is drowning. Like I can't, like, hello, I'm telling you, this is dangerous. You have to stop with this, and they're not listening, and not being able to save. Okay, just take how it resonates. Yeah, let's see what we got here with the tarot cards. 5 of Pentacles. I heard the card of misery. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. The sun. We said the sunflower turns towards the sun. It's time for you to turn into the sun. Something with you also being in the spotlight. Something with you also taking strong action, leadership of your own life and your purpose and your destiny, because it feels like something needs to be adjusted here. Like you're not completely walking in the footsteps of your higher destiny. I don't know if you're holding yourself back out of fear, out of imposter syndrome, about maybe not feeling ready. But there's something in you that's holding yourself back. And the divine timing is here for you not to hold yourself back, but actually step into the footsteps to be the captain of your own ship and your own destiny. 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you are denying yourself something. Denying yourself something. We have the Fool, very strong. Yeah, there's a very strong divine help now. This is a lot in focus. There's going to be a before and after in your life. There's something happening right now. This is the present moment, they say. Something is going on right now. And so much freedom. Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, part number 2. When I tap into the future energies, I feel great. I feel free. Nothing hurts anymore. So this is good news. This is very good news. Could be a little bit of a shake-up here with the Fool connected to Uranus. Uranus comes with radical changes, but you need that. You need to clear something out here. You know, we have 3 of Wands. Yeah, Sun and 3 of Wands. Captain of your ship. Look at this. We have a captain and we have a ship. It is time that you walk in your, like, the footsteps of your destiny. Once again, it's like some of you are denying yourself your destiny, or you don't want it, or you don't want to step into it. You know what? We said that in another reading, and I remember it resonated with some of you. Maybe you don't want to save people. Maybe you don't want to be a leader. Maybe you don't want to do this because you did it in a past life. Atlantis comes up again. Could be another civilization where you try to share your voice, where you try to do the right thing. You were honest, but nobody believed you and nobody listened to you, and they thought you were a weirdo and you didn't belong, and you know, you were treated unjust and imposters, somebody else, they were listening to somebody else that was an imposter. So complicated here. But it could also be that you don't want to. 4 of Cups, you're like, okay, no, I don't want to. I don't want to help people. I don't want to be a nice person this lifetime because everybody sucks anyways, you know, or something like that. So, but you're holding yourself back. So this is something, you're getting help. Yeah, I mean, you're getting help. My ear started to hurt as well. Now 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Only good things lays in the future. Only good things, or you're only going to gain good things if you accept the cup here. Because 4 of Cups, you don't want the cup here. There's something with like, it's like you're more comfortable staying in... You know, victimhood and resentment is very easy to hold on to. I just recently realized that I was holding so much resentment towards my narcissistic mom and, you know, what happened to me as a child. Because I went through many other traumas as well. And I was like, wow, what is this feeling? And it was like, resentment is very heavy. And I was like, whoa. And then I realized like that I like it. I don't want to let it go. Something with like resentment has become my friend. Because at least I can wallow in my own feelings, you know, almost like very like sometimes when I was younger, you know, I used this feeling. I used to write a lot of poetry. I used to write a lot, and this was fueling my creativity, you know, all this depression, all this resentment, all this anger, all this sadness. So I realized, and I didn't have many friends, you know, growing up, or like really never until like now when I'm a little bit older, or I only have my cats and my twin flame. But that is more by my own choice. You know, I have people that I love. You know, anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about myself so much. It became my best friends. Yeah, I realized, you know, all this, the sadness, the resentment, the victimhood, it became my best friends. And I realized like, I don't want to let this go. Like, who am I without this drama almost? So I'm just saying this because maybe it resonates with some of you as well. But there's something with like, you were treated unjust. I feel like that is true. You were treated unjust. And maybe there was even shame put on you. And you weren't listened to. And you weren't seen. And you weren't loved. And you tried to scream and they didn't hear you. It's like, I am telling you, this is dangerous. This is not good. Or you shouldn't do this. Or you should come with me so I can save you. Or some other scenario. But this comes out very strong. And like, you were rejected. So anyways, so I do feel like there's a, I don't want to step into my power. You know, but there's everything to win here with the 10 of Pentacles. And once again, you're getting help because you're denying yourself your own destiny. You are denying yourself your own destiny by holding on and staying and recycling the old energies. And now, but transmission, initiation, and love, it's going to, now it doesn't matter if you're holding on or not, you are realizing things by transmission and initiation. This is, you know, you're getting realizations, you're getting healings, you're starting to purge, you're starting to let go. So there's very, 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 very powerful things going on. Pile number 2, I mean, pile number 2, very strong things going on for you. Pile number 1 was a great reading as well. So if you want to check that one out, you can. It was a completely different reading. So, wow, this is insane. I'm so glad that you saw me shuffle. Victim consciousness. Victim consciousness. And there's nothing wrong with victim consciousness. We shouldn't feel shameful if we have, because something, you know, if you've been treated very bad, if you have been abused, of course you feel like a victim because you are a victim in one sense. But we're not meant to be a victim forever. You know, we're meant to come to peace with that and release that. Okay, I am more than what happened to me. And I am something more than what happened to me. Yeah, this is it. And not to hold on to resentment and anger and sadness, because it's only punishing ourselves. We're meant to release that. Release and relax. And look at the long hair here. Holding on for way too long. Maybe time to cut your hair. Yeah, we're holding on very long. Cutting our hair, you know. It's really a symbol of letting go. Yeah. We have one more oracle deck. So this reading became very, very, very clear. Relationship repeat. Shift, release, or enjoy. You know what? Pile number 1 is your pile as well. Yeah. Shift, release, or enjoy. Release 2 times here. Yeah, release. Yeah, relationship issues. Yeah, because who hurt you? Who treated you? And just other people. So it could be that you have a little bit of a trouble with other people. You could be that you check pile number 1. Yeah, let's not go too deep to that. If you want to have a full message, you can check pile number 1. You absolutely don't have to if you don't feel like it. Okay, let's do also 3 last tarot cards. Relationship repeat here is also saying like these people are in your life. These people, yeah, so once again, I said maybe you're carrying something that happened in a past lifetime, but there are also certain people that you cannot stand. Yeah, why do I feel that? There's certain people that are really going to trigger you in this lifetime, and you can't stand them. The imposter, you can see right through them because you saw right through them in another lifetime. So some people are really going to trigger you, and this is just relationship repeat. You're just seeing them again. Yeah. So we got 9 of Cups. We have Page of Cups. And we have the Devil. Conquer the devil. This is the message. It's time to conquer the devil. Look how I put the devil on relationship repeat. The imposter. Who are you seeing here? You're seeing their true face. And maybe, you know, this lifetime as well, you're trying to warn people. This person is a bad person. I'm telling you, nobody's listening to you. This is the same old wound. Yeah, this could be the same old wound. So you will conquer the devil here. You will heal your heart, open your heart. We felt that there was so much pain. It feels like my whole back was going to crack open. So it could be that you're experiencing something with your heart issue, shoulders, back, lower back, but also top, what do you say, back? Yeah, back and lower back, because this is the energies. And you're meant to step into the footsteps of your destiny. Very powerful destiny that you're denying yourself because of what happened in past lifetimes. But 9 of Cups and Page of Cups, you're going to be satisfied. And 9 of Cups and Page of Cups makes me think like 9 of Cups is shallow satisfaction. It is, the wishes, like it can be a little bit more shallow than the 10 of Cups. And you have seen through, so you're very wise. I have to say, part number 2, you have a very wise energy. So you're not going to go after something if it's not meaningful. Like you've been in the game for a very long time. You've seen a lot of bullshit, actually. So you're really like an old soul, old and tired, maybe even. Yeah, and maybe that's also why you're like, okay, I don't even feel like doing this one more lifetime because these stupid people, they don't get it anyways. This is the feeling that I'm getting a little bit here. I definitely get that we have some Lyran starseeds, because Lyra is one of the oldest galaxy. Lyra was in the war with the Draconians, you know, the Dark War, and the planet got destructed. So Lyran souls are like super old and tired, and they really have this like, I don't have time for bullshit, and they're so like, they've been in the game for so long, so there's just like this sense of, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything if I don't feel like it's truly aligned and meaningful. But there's something, once again, there's something that you're denying yourself here, and now it's about getting you to do it. Getting you to understand that you're only denying yourself the next stage of your evolution and growth. Yeah, Page of Cups, inner child healing, big time inner child healing here. Okay, pile number 2. These readings became so much fun today. Yeah, I love doing readings like this. They are meaningful, yeah. So pile 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So, some important information from Akashic Records. Let's dive into it. I have prepared my tray here with 6 oracle decks, and I have some past life oracle decks and Akashic oracle. So this is going to be perfect. The pile number 1 and pile number 2 was very fun readings, or fun. They were great. Yeah, they turned out great. So if you want to check another pile, feel free to do that. So we're going to put your abundance card here. We are going to put your tarot deck over here, and we are going to start with taking out 5 oracle cards together and then start with reading those messages. So what is the important information that for pile number 3, from Akashic Records? Right now, I have to say it again. I said it in all the piles. It looks so nice. Yeah, it looks like a very nice portal. Okay. We got your first cards. And this was the card that you felt drawn to. Abundance. It looks nice. It looks like the Ace of Cups. Very nice. Almost looks like a desert here. Yeah, I think this is meant to symbolize some kind of desert. So maybe you've been waiting for a very long time. And now you're going to find some treasure. Let's see. Mindfulness. Look how protected something has been here. With the light, abundance, mindfulness. Okay, let me see. I have to tap in also. Yeah, something has been protected, awaiting you. Aspiration. Yeah, you look at this. You're about to reach something here. You are about to reach something. Okay, let's see what's got. Be present. Oop. Be present. Okay, let's read. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It is time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Be present. Look at all the books here. This is an Akashic oracle. You know, an Akashic Records is an energy field which we can tap into, and it holds all the information about our soul, past, present, and future. So many times we can see it as a very big library. Huge library. They're showing me different libraries. Yeah, some of you have smaller libraries, some of you have massive libraries. So let's not go into that because this is a general reading. But I do feel like something is... They're showing me now a dusty book in a corner. And they're taking it out and go like, you know, they're blowing it. So this is an old book. And like something has been persevered there for you, saved for you there. Like the flame that never went out. Be present and mindfulness goes very good together. Even the heart opening here, because the Ace of Cups or the cups, you know, is connected to the element of water. Ace of Cup in tarot is connected to spiritual awakening, emotional fulfillment, a new chapter, a new emotional chapter. Like not emotional, but emotionally satisfying. An emotional release. They keep pointing me to something. I don't know, I don't get the message yet, but they keep pointing me to something and they keep repeating. So the guides are showing me images. And they're showing me the same thing. They're taking this book from the corner of the library and they're dusting it off and they're opening and they're pointing this. So let's do more cards and let's see if I can get the message. Undertaking. Undertaking. I don't even know what that means. Undertaking. And we have grounding. So let's find the book for the undertaking part. I have it here. Oh yeah. This is the deck Akasha Oracle. Unlock wisdom from previous lives. So let's read number 13. Undertaking with daffodil. This card refers to the future, to personal or professional achievements to come, to what you want, and to births, creations, and new things. The undertaking card is focused on what is to come and urges you to look forward. The daffodil symbolizes fresh beginnings, grounding, pre-present, aspiration. And I feel like I want to cry when they're showing me this thing, but I can't. So this is probably my reading, because when I have a hard time reading, understanding, it's usually like my own blockages are in the way. So I'm so sorry for that. Let's do some tarot cards and maybe we're going to figure it out. What we do see here, that an undertaking is going to be very successful, if you can say that. Something is going to be very successful. Very grounded here in reality, aspiration. You're about to climb the ladder. There is, I wonder if there is good karma coming to you, like some really, really, really old good karma, like something like you're getting back something. I feel like I want to cry. Oh, okay. Like you're getting back a lost soul piece that is so treasured and so warm. I feel warmth. I feel love, and I feel warmth, and I feel success, and I feel so nice. I think it's something big, because we have presence and mindfulness and, you know, the candle light here, the flame that has been preserved, and the abundance here. And the desert, you know, this was a long journey. Like, yeah, once again, there's something that you haven't had for a very long time that you're now getting. And it seems like it's going to affect the future, the next chapter of your life maybe, with immense blessings. And a feeling of warmth. I feel so warm and comfortable and loved. And she's even wearing yellow here. And this looks almost like the sun. It's not the sun, but yeah, a little bit. And the water flowing here. There's a cute little house here as well. Look at this. Maybe you're finding your forever home. Look at this beautiful home. Oh, it feels so good. There's a sense of stillness and peace and harmony and warmth and love here. I feel like I got something back that I lost. And every time I say that, I feel like I want to cry, because I feel like I didn't even know I missed it, because I forgot about this thing. Like something that was taken from you, or that you haven't had for a very long time, because you had other type of lifetimes, is now coming back to you. And it's like, I have forgotten how it felt to have my heart completely open, or to be, yeah, this is it probably, or to be free of this trauma, or to be free of this karmic cord, or to be free of this burden. Like you're definitely being freed of a burden, but you're also gaining something. Like, I don't know if you're taking back a lost soul piece. They're nodding. So for some of you, definitely that's that. And now you can rise into your full potential. Something with rising into your full potential. Look how grounded you are here. Grounded in the roots. And then how you're stretching. Oh, it feels good. I feel so free. Let's see what else we got here. Death. Yeah, look at this. And number 13, I was thinking that with undertaking, because I have a number 13 here. And number 13 is the death card in Major Arcana. And here we have death. And in pile number 2, or I have some type of kundalini release on my back and my heart, my body's hurting, my ribs. So something is about to crack open here maybe, because everything is synced, you know, in the readings. You feel drawn to me because there's something that resonates with my energy, my journey, and your energy. This is how we are drawn to certain tarot readers. And if our energy doesn't align, maybe you're drawn to somebody else, and then maybe you come back when our energy is aligned again. You know, this is how it works. There's no judgment into it. So if I'm experiencing something, it could be that there is a synchronicity with what you are experiencing. Death. You are really releasing, because death is about an ending and a release and a transformation. You're really releasing something that has kept you, that has kept a long lost part of yourself in a corner of Akashic records, forgotten in a book. But it has been, look at the flame here, it has been protected. So this is almost like the light within you is awakening. And it's going to be so nice to have this feeling of comfort and contentment and happiness. It's something like feeling just like still and safe and loved and warm. I feel warm, so warm here. We have 8 of Pentacles. And we have Page of Pentacles. There is a new beginning for you. So, you know, we read, I want to almost read again, number 13, because it was so good. This card refers to the future. To personal or professional achievements to come, to what you want, and to birth creations and new things. 8 of Pentacles, look, you're building something here. You're creating something here. Page of Pentacles, you're creating something here. It's like you have found your muse again. It's like you found your inspiration. It's like you found your true creative voice. It is like you found your true spiritual voice. It's like you found yourself. You're getting back a piece of yourself. And with this, there's just endless opportunities opening. The undertaking card is focused on what is to come and urges you to look forward. The daffodil symbolizes fresh beginnings. Pile number 3. Divine timing is here for fresh beginnings. The world. Wow. Yeah, these readings today became wonderful. The world, high achievement with the world, a big achievement with the world, the ultimate achievement with the world. There's a lot of card that talks about enlightenment, mindfulness, stillness, be present, abundance. This is just so very, 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 this is so light here. This is so positive here because this really shows shift. The only card that shows that you're transforming is the death card. It's like the very closing that door completely. The world shows the completion of something. So you're completing the pain and you're releasing the pain and you're taking back the peace of yourself, the missing piece of yourself. Where you have this very deep, warm connection, where you feel safe, where you feel warm, where you feel in touch with your voice. I don't know how to explain this. In touch with yourself. Yeah, deeply in touch with yourself. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I think we got 10 of Wands in all the piles. Or, I don't know actually. Pile 1 maybe. But anyways, 10 of Wands. Look at the burden you've been carrying. You're free from the burden. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is your card. Look at you, peacock. I mean, look at that peacock dress. This is what you're stepping into. The Queen of Wands. You're coming out stronger than ever. You're coming out more confident than ever. You are coming out with gifts and abilities awakened. She has a wildness about her hair. You're wild. You're free. You're healed. Page of Pentacles. Your inner child is freed. You're looking at the world with new wonder. You're looking at the world with new opportunities and possibilities. Because you're not carrying this heavy burden anymore. I think something was taken from you. Something with your inner child. And this is almost like a burden that you've been carrying in your heart. Sadness, heaviness, grief, whatever. And now because that is gone, you're getting back the most innocent and pure and most beautiful part of yourself. I think you're going to be so beautiful. Yeah, I feel like I want to cry. Oh, like just looking at you. It's like you're just, your inner beauty is really shining through now because you have found true self-love and true self-acceptance. I think that's what you're getting actually. True self-love and true self-acceptance. And now you're going to shine like never before. Yeah, you're shining like never before. Oh, just like channeling this, it makes me like my heart. Like, yeah, my back is really... Yeah, this is happening. This is happening for me right now. So it's nice. It's nice to be able to share You know, because we are all going through these very powerful healing journeys at this time. At this time, we are healing together as well. We are healing together. I am meant to give you this message. You are meant to allow me to give you this message because I am healing whilst I am channeling. I'm not just giving you something. I'm actually giving myself something as well whilst doing this. So it's like a very important give and take here. Archangel Metatron, ancient wisdom and understanding. Archangel Metatron works a lot with gifted and sensitive children. So once again, it feels like there's something, you know, with you finding your inner child again, a piece of your inner self that is happy, free, content, joyful, and warm. Like you are an inner child that doesn't have any wounds at all. You just have this wondrous creativity and this very innocent, unconditional love and the way you see the world. And it seems like you're getting this back now. And why you're getting this back? Because you're releasing something now. And it's you come to the end with a very big transformation here with death and the world. Entrapment. Yeah, you were trapped and now you're not going to be trapped. And ask for a sign. Look at this freedom here. You're getting a lot of signs. Universe is speaking to you, pile number 3, through a lot of signs and synchronicities. If you look around, I think many here in pile number 3 are highly guided and you know this. You're a very strong individual. I feel very strong individuals here in pile number 3 that has a very, very devoted to their own path and towards turning themselves to the light. High consciousness and high spiritual paths resonates with you. I think we have a lot of angelic souls in part 3 as well. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I think we have. We could also, of course, you can be from another starseed galaxy as well. But I do feel we have a lot of angelic souls here. A lot of souls that has carried burdens. Burdens that might not even has been yours. Maybe you were born into certain circumstances as an angelic soul, where you are meant to carry things. But now you're meant to find yourself. Something with like you're not meant to carry things anymore. Now you're meant to release that and you're meant to find your glow, your shine, your purity, your angelic wings. And you're meant to be you. Yeah, be you fully with all your quirkiness, with all your expressions and with all your, just the way you are, complete. You're complete just the way you are. However you look, however you express yourself, this is like really embodying your true self. This is a very important part of your journey now. And your reading is talking more about the future than the past. Even the page, I keep looking at the Page of Pentacles here because her back is turned away from the past. You're really meant to not carry anything, any burdens from the past that has somehow become a part of your personality, a part of your identity. You're meant to release all of those things because it's not who you are. And then with the Queen of Wands, you're meant to really embrace your beauty, your inner beauty, your external beauty, your spiritual beauty. Yeah, this is so nice. Yeah, this is so nice. Okay, pile number 3. Whew, wow, these 3 readings were like so strong. If you want to check another pile, whatever pile you feel drawn to, I really recommend you check it out because they were all very good today. Yeah, I really liked them today. You don't have to, of course. Anyways, pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I do wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.